Good evening, fans, and welcome to IWE Summerslam. And we're kicking things off today with the Tag Team Championships. I am Jimmy Bly alongside Christopher Pierce and Kyle Matthews. Gentlemen, a tag team that's never before been seen. What are your thoughts on this?
I mean, you talk about two Paul Heyman guys teaming up here. I mean, my God, I've never seen a more dangerous tag team than this.
I mean, back at Extreme Rules, I was feeling complete elation for Breezango. I'm getting ready to write sympathy cards for the both of them if they're going up against these guys tonight. I mean, what a formidable team.
Absolutely. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Now, we just saw Roman recently defeated by The Fiend to lose his IWE Championship. And looks like he's going to go after, he's got some help with them. He's going to go after the Tag Team Championships here tonight.
I'm just surprised Brock Lesnar would agree to work with anybody. I mean, he's a man that does business for himself. So I'm really interested to see how this tag team can coexist, because we know the history between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, that's very true. I'm sure Paul Heyman did a lot of begging to make this happen. Well, here come the champions.
Remember, Breezango had to win the titles in that Tornado tag team match. Maybe a little bit more unorthodox than they'd be used to. Basically having to have your head on a swivel, but they were able to overcome the previous champions, the Street Profits. Now more of a traditional tag team match for these guys here tonight, but the task doesn't get any easier. I want to touch on something you mentioned there too, Gregory, about the fact that, you know, you've got the fact that Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, for the most part, they kind of are on their own, doing their own thing. Granted, Roman Reigns was once a part of the Shield, but even if you've got like a solo career on your mind, nothing brings two individuals together than the thought that they could end up getting gold, whether it be tag team titles or any kind of title here in IWE.
That definitely is true, and you kind of look at these two teams, like on paper, people probably think, well, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, they should just run through Breezango, but you got to take this into account. Breezango, a very accomplished tag team. They've been a tag team for a long time. Here you have Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar kind of thrown together. Is there any chemistry here? Because you know Breezango has a lot of chemistry.
Well, we're about to find out. You can hear the crowd chanting Suplex City. And that's what's on the line here, Christopher. The IWE Tag Team Championships.
Absolutely. And, well, Gregory, you know, the chemistry thing, just want to touch on the fact that, I mean, Jimmy alluded to the fact that Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns know each other very well, but that's from across each other in the ring. Nonetheless, they've got a little bit of an idea of what each other can bring to the table.
Absolutely. I think we're having a little trouble there with Gregory's microphone over there. Typical problems. We'll get that resolved as soon as we can. And here we go. Match has begun.
It's going to be Fandango starting out here against Brock Lesnar.
Look who decided to stick around ringside.
Paul Heyman's never far from either Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar, so...
Oh, and, well...
Ernest, right?
I'm not saying a word about that.
You know, when I saw Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns coming down to the ring, that formidable team, you know, our champions, Breezango, I didn't expect the referee was going to be the first one to take the first bump of the night.
Right, and we talked about chemistry. Brock going to make a tag to Roman Reigns.
Roman with a... I thought he was going for a razor's edge there, but turns it into a modified power bomb.
Hey, talk about Paul Heyman there outside the ring.
Oh.
I mean, gentlemen, I think that we can safely say if there's anyone that can take two people that are polar opposites, form them together as a tag team, Paul Heyman is that guy.
Oh, look at Roman Reigns goes for the cover to kick out at one there by Fandango. Oh!
There's a tag to Tyler Breeze.
This is what they're going to have to do. Quick tags. Keep the fresh man in. Wear down either one of these guys, Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns, because Both of these guys have tremendous endurance, and their power lasts for a long time.
And that's not what needed to happen there. Look at Roman just picks up Tyler Breeze and slams him down with ease. Now it's come to question here. We've seen the power of both Roman and Brock. Like, I think it was Gregory that said this earlier. You know, on paper, it just looks like Roman and Brock could just run through these guys, and so far haven't really seen Tyler Breeze put up much of a fight.
Roman Reigns not letting him get out of the gate, not at all.
Tyler Breeze is having as much success against this team as he is against Xavier Woods in the battle with the Browns on Up, Up, Down, Down. Just getting completely destroyed, but there's a nice move.
That looked like an execution. Frequent tags, like you said.
Oh, wow. Oh, well, welcome to the ring, Fandango. Immediately walks into a gut-wrench suplex.
Well, seeing both of these teams make good frequent tags, so I guess the question about what's that word I'm looking for that I for some reason just completely forgot.
Chemistry.
That word, chemistry.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, up in the second row. Got it.
Seems like the chemistry might not be so much the question here. Now here's another thing that we didn't touch on: egos. Do you think that both Roman and Brock's egos can coexist?
Again, like I said, I think that, you know, these two guys, polar opposites, each one, for the most part, is out to get whatever they can for themselves. I think that the link that's keeping them together, that's going to make them a formidable tag team down the road here, is Paul Heyman. He's the guy that's going to be able to keep them together, keep the chemistry flowing.
Look at that. Good sidekick there, and didn't even knock Brock off his feet.
Whoa, did you see that? For a moment I thought that Lesnar had flung Tyler Breeze in the ropes so bad it actually knocked Fandango off the ropes. I guess he moved out of the way just in case, but man, that was velocity.
Oh, look at this here.
All right, so what are we thinking, guys? I mean, Brock Lesnar is very well known as the Beast. Roman Reigns known as the Big Dog. We got any team formation name for these guys? Do we even dare?
I don't even want to start, honestly.
The Big Beasts.
No, please.
That sounds like some kind of a cereal or something. I don't know. Or maybe like some Nickelodeon kid show.
Beastios.
Beastios. The Beastie Boys.
No, we don't want copyright.
Yeah, I think it's already taken. Roman Reigns also goes by the head of the table or the tribal chief.
What about the tribal beast? Seemed like it almost could work well. Let's see what's happening here. Tyler Breeze got Roman Reigns on the top rope here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nicely done there by Tyler Breeze.
Irish whip into the corner there with Breezango.
And credit to Tyler Breeze, he weathered the early storm. We saw both Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar kind of wearing him down, but now clearly the momentum is in the corner of the tag team champions.
Trying to cut the ring in half, keep Reigns away from his partner Brock Lesnar. So far working here for Breezango.
The funny thing is, too, you know, very often when we have tag team formations, we usually say that, you know, one might be a little bit better than the others, so a tag team will try and single out the weak link. There's no weak link with these two guys.
Absolutely not. I dare somebody to walk up to one of them and say, yeah, you're the weak link of this team.
Saw Roman Reigns just recently take a page out. Oh, spear!
Oh, a spear, yeah.
Saw Roman take a page out of Brock Lesnar's playbook earlier with the German suplex. Goes for the pin, and a kick out at one by Fandango. I don't know how he managed to kick out at one.
Now Fandango's in the wrong part of town, in the corner of Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar.
Oh, look at these hits. Look at him. Just knocking him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Brock, you might want to get out of the way there.
Start up the engines.
There he goes. What a drive-by kick by Roman Reigns. Is that enough to put Fandango away? Look at Fandango crawling, though.
I don't think he knows where he is. He's at least crawling the right direction, but I don't think he realized that.
Oh, look at this. Oh, I thought he was going for a spine buster.
So did I. Using the rope to his advantage instead.
Look at Roman trying to tell people to acknowledge him. This is now going to be on Roman and Brock's strategy to try to isolate Fandango from Tyler Breeze, but now Fandango's starting to fight back.
I got it. The next big dog. There we go. There's the new team.
Oh my God.
Oh, and a nice spinning heel kick.
Spinning heel kick by Fandango gets a 2 count before getting broken up by Brock Lesnar.
Well, there's your answer. Can the two work together? Brock Lesnar willing to go in there, do what had to be done to break up that pin to keep the hopes alive for his team.
It's the desire for gold, as you mentioned. That's.
Fandango, that might not be a good idea to mock Brock Lesnar.
That was gutsy. Holy cow.
Oh, Roman getting his head caught up in the ropes a little bit there. Oh, what is this? Look at this. Oh! Almost a Falcon, what's that? Falcon Arrow-esque style move. Goes for the cover on Roman. Gets only a 1 count. Well, Fandango's starting to start thinking, what's it going to take? Get out of the way, referee. Irish strike temporarily stopping the momentum there of Roman.
Whoa,
look at the tilt-a-whirl. Tilt-a-whirl Hurricane Rana. Fandango, you might want to turn around there.
This team of Brizongo, I mean, they're not laying down here for Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. They're taking the fight to him.
Notice we have a severe lack of Brock Lesnar in this match recently.
I noticed that too. Yeah, I don't
Brock
know.
wants in at the worst possible way. There's
he tagged him. Tagged him, and look at this. Just tear down Fandango.
Brock Lesnar now gonna go to work. And Fandango wants nothing to do with the Beast.
Oh!
Breeze with the hot tag, he's in.
Bringing up, and there, a super kick!
Over cover.
Go for the cover on Brock Lesnar. Is that enough? And Brock kicks out at 2.
Yeah, Brock spent a long time there on the apron, very fresh. So it's going to take a lot more than that to keep the Beast down on the mat.
I think Brock is the freshest person in this match. If you're seeing what I'm seeing.
I mean, would this be considered an upset if the champions were to retain?
I think it would.
I think so, yeah. Certainly on paper would be an upset. I mean, let's not forget. They went through the ringer in that Extreme Rules match against the Street Profits and proved their mettle. But yeah, going up against 2 guys like this, I would call that an underdog upset.
Triple. Go ahead, say
Tyler Breeze being taken to Suplex City.
Goes for the cover on Tyler Breeze. Is that enough? No, Breeze kicks out at 2.
I'm wondering if Fandango was too worn out there. Had been whittled down too much when he was in the ring, because you noticed he did not get over there in time to be able to break up that 3 count, if indeed Tyler Breeze had been able to kick out.
What a combination of kicks and then a DDT there. Now Breezango says, get me out of here, and switches over to Fandango.
Breeze says, get me out of here.
That's what I said.
And he said Breezango.
Close enough. I mean, they're probably both at this point. Yeah, they're both thinking the same thing at this point. Fandango down now, Brock up. Oh, a nice reversal there by Fandango. Nice good swift uppercut. Goes for the cover on Brock already. Only gets a 1 count. Again, Brock's the freshest person in this match. Fandango doesn't know what to do.
Whoa. Brock over the top rope.
Now Fandango questioning his moral decisions. Out of the ring here.
Whoa.
Oh, what is this? Oh.
It's neck breaker, modified neck breaker.
And now Brock Lesnar throws Dango back into the ring. Turns it.
Uh-oh.
Got him up on his shoulder.
A warning.
The F5. Goes for the cover. That's got to be it. And it is. And we have new tag team champions.
Fango put up a good fight, but
a 1 month reign of tag team championships for Breezango, as we now have new tag team champions, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns.
I'll ask the question, how long do they hold these? Who can stop these guys? I mean, step up if you dare.
Yeah, I'd love to see that too. We got plenty more to come here at SummerSlam. Up next, I think it's round 2 of Sami Zayn and Kyle Matthews, and at this time it's going to be inside a steel cage. Still live here in Gainesville, Georgia, and here he comes Kyle Matthews.
He's got his head on a swivel this time, because remember last time out at Extreme Rules, Sami Zayn attacked him down the entranceway before the bell even rang, so...
Well, the bell rang once he hit him, because in that Extreme Rules match, there's no rules, so as soon as he attacked him up behind, the referee rang the bell.
Yeah, there's nothing that says that you can't attack him again before you get to the ring.
Gregory, did you ever happen to a chance to talk to Kyle at all before this match tonight? I guess I'm taking that as a no. Well, this match should be interesting here. A steel cage match. I believe the only way to win, I think you can do pinfalls, submissions, and escape the cage.
Of course, there's 2 ways of being able to escape the cage. You can climb over the top, or you can try and exit out through the door.
That's only if you feel you've incapacitated your opponent enough.
Exactly. Well, how about this? For the first time in 2 pay-per-views, we actually get to hear Sami Zayn's theme music. We didn't even get the privilege of that last time out.
Well, we did when he won, but not afterwards. Sami Zayn is winner El Generico, former Sami Zayn, formerly known as El Generico. And just the ever so cocky Sami Zayn here. Over 1 victory already over Kyle Matthews earlier, that I can point out at Extreme Rules. So this is matchup number 2. Think Kyle's got his number now, or do you think Kyle's underdog here?
To be honest with you, I thought this was a very evenly matched last time out. Weapons at their disposal. I really can't pick a favorite in this one either. I mean, it's all going to come down, I think, to prowess. Do they decide to try and get the moral victory of pinning or submitting their opponent, or do they take the easy way out of trying to escape this cage structure?
Matt, the cell's been lowered and the bell has rung, and we are now underway. And look at Kyle Matthews with an abdominal stretch, and Sami Zayn quick to reverse.
Now bear in mind as well, very much like Extreme Rules, there are no disqualifications inside the steel cage. Pretty much anything goes here, so...
I mean, not like it matters. It's not like you could leave the ring and get a weapon.
Well, exactly. I mean, you could leave to get the weapon. You'd win the match and it'd be over.
Yeah, right? Unless you can even get out the door. Look at Kyle just dragging Sami into the corner. This is going to be a decent... I feel like a decent matchup here. Irish whip into the corner. Look at the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Sami Zayn.
And already, look at this. Right out of the gate, Sami Zayn trying to figure out how to get up that chain link fence area there on the outside of the cage. Oh! Kyle Matthews introducing Sami Zayn's right foot to the cage and drags him down.
Now Kyle's going to take his shot here. Trying to get up here, and here comes Sami Zayn back down. Oh, and a good reversal there. Knocking Sami a little loopy there. Fighting.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. Look, that did a lot of damage already to Kyle. That was a heck of an impact.
You see there, Sami Zayn.
Look at Kyle get right back up, though.
Oh, my goodness.
A backbreaker for a backbreaker. You were right, Christopher. These guys are really evenly matched here.
And they know each other so well. I mean, we saw counter for counter last time out at Extreme Rules. So each one of these guys knows the other's playbook.
And apparently they're both trying to go for each other's backs. Ooh, drop kick missed there by Kyle Matthews. Up, Sammy's got him up into a power slam, modified power slam. Goes for the cover. Only gets a 1 count. As we've said before, look at Sam. Oh, look, you can escape in the side now. I didn't know that. Yeah, look at him trying to get up there. Kyle's doing the best he can, and there goes Sammy crashing down.
Uh-oh. Look at this.
Oh, look at the figure. Is that I thought it was a figure 4.
I think it's a modified cloverleaf submission.
That's what made Kyle tap out the last time, was a submission that Sami Zayn had. Now can Kyle get up to the top?
You notice that they were working on each other's back region right there. Kyle Matthews working on the legs. Oh, look at this. Oh, Sami Zayn. Better hurry. Kyle Matthews is almost over to the other side.
Oh, look at this. Look at the fight up here.
This is dangerous.
Look at the fight. Kyle's trying to get out, but Sammy trying to drag him back in.
Sami Zayn better figure something out here quick.
That's 16 feet from the floor.
Oh boy, Kyle Matthews kind of between a rock and a hard place. Sami Zayn and a drop to the floor. Sami gonna bring him back in.
Oh, he's still gonna fight. He's still gonna fight on top of the cell. Oh, smashing Kyle Matthews' head into the mat here.
Sammy, try to take advantage. Are they both gonna try and climb?
They're both trying to climb up.
Oh, Sami Zayn's ahead. Sami Zayn's ahead. Oh, wait a minute. Kyle's up top. Oh my god, this is not good. This is not good at all.
Oh, they're both fighting on top of the cell. A cell, a cage, cell, same thing.
Oh, exchanging blows. Oh no.
Oh, wait a minute, look at this. Oh my god. Kyle Matthews thrown.
Down and out. Sami Zayn trying to find some footing there on the other side of the cage.
And there he goes. Oh, Kyle Matthews just stirs, but it's a little too late.
Oh, he can't get to him. Sammy's got it.
And Sami Zayn wins the match. Boy, that has got to be disappointing for Kyle Matthews. That's 2. It's 0 for 2. In this series, in the Kyle Matthews fight.
Came into SummerSlam looking for redemption, but the wily Sami Zayn always with a plan.
That was a very hard impact there for Kyle Matthews. As the doctors take a look at him, and who will our new champion face off against? Got our man in the ring here, telling the crowd what's next. Christopher, who do you think is going to be next to challenge for the IC title?
I'll tell you, I'm really not sure. I mean, I thought it was a great match last, when we ended up having that rules.
Wait a minute. Oh man, listen to this crowd. Somebody we haven't seen in quite a long time here in IWE. It's Robert Roode.
Well, this is quite interesting if you consider Extreme Rules to now. Cesaro, the current Intercontinental Champion, won the title from Keith Lee, whose montage is Bask in His Glory. Well, now he's going to have to defend against the glorious Bobby Roode.
You trying to say you sense a pattern here?
I'm sensing the pattern, yes.
Robert Roode. This actually, I think, would be his IWE debut. I don't think we used him even before. As strange as it may sound. Hey, Christopher, relax. Relax. You have a mic on. Come on.
I'm sorry. I mean, I figured since the Gainesville, Georgia crowd's able to sing along that I am too. I thought I muted my mic. My bad.
And I guess Cesaro's going to have himself an uphill battle here, facing off against the Glorious One. I think we've sent Gregory Matthews back to comfort Kyle because he's probably going to need some.
Might need a spine transplant or something.
Yeah. Well, here comes our champion.
Now the maiden voyage, if you will, of the Swiss Superman after defeating Keith Lee back at Extreme Rules. We'll see what he's going to be able to do here in his first title defense.
Is camping out in the shadows, our IC champion, Cesaro. You know, I say this all the time, and I really mean it. Cesaro's theme song absolutely fits him and his character.
Kind of makes him sound like a Marvel superhero in a way.
Maybe. I mean, he is the Swiss Superman.
He is?
Although Superman is a DC comic.
Tomato, tomato.
Cesaro bringing in the glory that is the IC Championship here for IWE. The IC Championship is just as famous as our IWE World Championship. And we'll see that match later on.
I just want to bring to everybody's recollection as well, and you'll remember this, Jimmy. Last time out at Extreme Rules, every single title defense was under Extreme Rules. But when we saw Cesaro and Keith Lee go up against each other, weapons really never came into play. It was basically just off of wrestling prowess. May the best man win. So, with that being said, Cesaro testing his mettle against then IC champion Keith Lee. There's no doubt about it. Robert Roode has got his work cut out for him here tonight if he's walking out with championship gold.
Absolutely, and it's very much possible. These two, you know, not much time to really get to know each other. So this is just a match, you know, as most of the IWE pay-per-views are. No real build-up. It's just so you really never know until you get to the arena who exactly you're going to be facing tonight. Think
that kind of gives a little bit of an advantage to the challenger, do you think, knowing, you know, who's holding the championship as opposed to the champion knowing who his opponent's going to be until night of?
Well, I mean, think about it, though. Even the challenger doesn't know who it's going to be. Yeah, the challenger knows who the person is as the champion, but until you walk in the building and look at that list, you never know. You don't even know if you're going to have a match. Looking right out of the gate, bell rings, and already an overhead throw there by Cesaro.
Already establishing
dominance.
The ring is his, is Cesaro.
They're finally back here, and
Greg, now you can
taking on Cesaro.
So tell us, how did Kyle Matthews feel after losing a second time to Sami Zayn?
Well, the sad thing is, even though Sami Zayn got the win both times, he's still going to whine and bitch every single time he loses a match, claiming some sort of conspiracy theory. There's no shutting the guy up.
Back here now, Robert Roode challenging for the IC title of Cesaro. Cesaro going for something there, and Robert with a good reversal. Oh, wait, look at this.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at just the strength of Cesaro.
He's said it countless times that Cesaro is pound for pound the strongest guy probably in the whole business.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, crossface submission. Ref, you're looking at the wrong end. Oh, what a clothesline to the back of the head. Look at this, and a nice overhead modified suplex there by Robert Roode. You know,
Suplex there.
Christopher pointed this out earlier. There. Oh, look at that drop toe hold to the top rope there.
And we've been talking up Cesaro, just how good he is. Take nothing away, though, from Bobby Roode. He is a wily veteran, and nice move there on Cesaro. All of a sudden, the momentum of this match has shifted in a big, big way.
See Robert Roode setting up here, like going for a suplex. Normal suplex there from by Robert Roode, the glorious one. You know, Gregory wasn't here when you made this earlier, Christopher. So why don't you tell him? He said last week he was facing off against Keith Lee, whose motto is "Bask in his glory."
Yeah, and tonight he's going up against the glorious Bobby Roode. So apparently,
hey, get it right. It's Robert Roode to you.
Well, okay, so what is it? He's Bobby if he doesn't have the mustache. He's Robert if he does have the mustache. Is that the deciding factor in all this?
I don't know. I haven't really seen much of him around lately. Up to the top rope. What's Robert Roode thinking? Oh!
That's Cesaro with a nice counter, though.
Definitely telling me.
Going for a cover here. He is. Forearm right in the face. And I don't think the ref even got down for a 1 count.
He was definitely close.
Whoa! Bench pressing Robert Roode into the arrow. And a kick to the mush for good measure. Oh, Cesaro thinking about doing a little swinging.
Oh, just a suplex back into the ring.
He must have been listening to John Anderson before the match.
Oh!
Oh, what an uppercut.
Now Cesaro just toying with Robert Roode. Ooh, Mayfez chop.
Watching this, another butterfly man. Tell you, Robert Roode loves using those butterfly suplexes.
Definitely does. Works on the lower back region of the opponent. Takes away a lot of Cesaro's upper body strength. Oh, spear!
I don't think I've ever seen Roode do a spear before. That's...
Oh! Cesaro with a drop toe. Oh, there's the Swiss uppercut. Look a little a la Stone Cold right there.
Nice counter there by Roode, going after the legs of Cesaro.
Now Roode working on that nerve right up around the neck and shoulder region of Cesaro.
This match has been a lot of back and forth action. It's really hard to say who's really got the advantage. I mean, Roode's in control for the time being, but Cesaro's been able to jump back in there and get some moves in as well.
Yeah, you're right, Gregory. It just kind of feels like at this point in time, with how much offense been delivered by both individuals, that just one move could put this match away for good. Did he just suplex Robert Roode by his head?
It sure looked like it.
My goodness. Oh, and look. Oh my goodness. Oh my word.
Oh.
It's like watching a fireworks display. You just sit there and ooh and ah at everything Cesaro does.
So many moves that I don't even think I've ever seen before. I've seen in this match. This has been outstanding. Now Roode trying to fight back.
Oh, wow. Knee to the back of the head and then just driving Cesaro's skull down into the canvas. Oh, and there's the Arn Anderson spinebuster.
Oh, the enforcer would be proud of that one too.
Oh,
That's Roode planning. To the gut.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like Reed tried to set him up for something and set up for a glorious DDT. There it is. That could be it.
Oh, yeah, just split under the rope.
Oh, big break there for Cesaro. You mentioned how we haven't seen Robert Roode a whole lot here as of late. Could there be a little bit of ring rust right there, not knowing where Cesaro's legs were?
Could possibly have been. Could have been caught up in the moment as well, though. Might have thought that the championship was in sight, and it almost faded from view right there. Barely kicked out.
Roode taking a breather for a slight second there, and it's back in. Cesaro greeting him. Nice body slam there by Cesaro.
Gotta be careful there when those legs get close to the ropes. You don't want them tangled up and possibly hyperextend something. Cesaro's gonna fly.
Flying
Hit that
uppercut.
mannequin. Oh, what are we looking for here? Well, that'll create some separation. Oh!
Springboard stunner off the top rope by Cesaro. What's he have in mind here? A cover.
Right in the center of the ring. Saw there again. Having a power out was Robert Roode. Cesaro putting all the pressure up on the upper body area.
Nice job to hold there by Robert Roode.
Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm not sure what that is, but look at the ring awareness there by Cesaro.
It's somewhat like a cutter. I don't know what it started as, but it finished almost similar to a DDP. That's all.
That's all, folks.
Robert Roode shouting out glorious to the crowd.
Gotta make sure it doesn't get counted out here, though. Title wouldn't exchange hands.
I'm pretty sure there are no countouts. Remember IWE rules, no countouts in matches.
I'm sorry, I don't work here.
You can only lose by disqualification, and even then you will not win the title. No countouts here because these no matter how much they're preached and screamed and talked to it about, these guys love to spend their time on the outside of the ring.
I like to spend my time under the ring. That's where my bed is, because I pay rent to live in this arena.
Gainesville, Georgia arena.
That's right.
That placement of the lighting there, we can barely see.
Well, that's how IW operates, man. We're not even gonna talk about those three people over there just sitting in no chairs.
That's my family.
Oh, what an uppercut!
Standing remotely here tonight.
Uppercut there by Cesaro to Robert Roode. Caught him off guard. Is that enough to do it? And it is.
What a match there. And Cesaro able to retain.
Robert Roode certainly took the fight to the Swiss Superman, but Cesaro proved it against Keith Lee to win the title. Back to Extreme Rules. He proves again here tonight to retain. You're right, Gregory. What a match tonight.
Absolutely.
That one could have gone either way.
Well, Christopher, we're going to have to break out the handcuffs now because this next match for the IWE Women's Championship. And in this match, it is a 2 out of 3 falls. Got your handcuffs ready?
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out whether I'm going to handcuff Gregory or handcuff you. I'm going to flip a coin.
This is a 2 out of 3 falls match.
AJ Lee. Okay.
Made her debut here in IWE. Back at Extreme Rules. Surprise opponent for our still women's champion Alexa Bliss. And I pointed this out back at Extreme Rules. I'll point this out again. AJ Lee back when we were YWC, the very first women's champion on the SmackDown brand.
That's very true. She's been away from the ring for quite a while and made her reappearance last month at Extreme Rules, and there she is getting a second opportunity at Alexa Bliss's championship.
If you're feeling lonely today, come along.
Obviously, we didn't get a chance to be able to find out Gregory's opinion on this new persona of Little Miss Bliss. I mean, Gregory, I know that obviously you've always been a fan of Alexa Bliss, but has the new type of traits that she has taken on, has that changed your opinion in any way?
I mean, it's definitely working for her, I will say that. I mean, she's been unbeatable here in IWE ever since becoming the women's champion. And this is definitely not the same Alexa Bliss that we're used to seeing. It's like she possesses, like, supernatural powers or something. It's kind of scary.
Well, we already knew she possessed supernatural powers. That, I mean, we see that you kind of get mesmerized every time you're around her anyway, so.
Well, she had, well, that was happening before she got these powers.
So what you're saying is she's always had these powers. Anyways.
Beautiful women have that effect on me.
So as we said before, this is a 2 out of 3 falls match. And my memory does not serve me well, as I cannot remember if it's like no DQ or false count anywhere. I'm not too sure. It could very well be something to that extent. As look, guys, no more wavy, incredibly awkward looking, glitchy hair.
We're not allowed fun things here in IWE.
Hey, there's always fun things when Alexa Bliss is in our presence.
No, I mean, when we saw Cesaro flop down the mat like a fish there, that made me chuckle, so that's my chuckle for the evening.
That's what's on the line here. That women's championship, 2 out of 3 falls. Oh, both with the shoot and a miss there.
I mean, obviously, the goal here for both of these women is to get that early pinfall, have that advantage right out of the gate. That can get into the head of your opponent as well, kind of maybe put them into panic mode of, I got to tie this thing back up.
Exactly. They got that, you're going there thinking, well, man, if I can't get pinned again or else I'm going to lose this thing. What a throw by Alexa Bliss.
Look at this, already going for that early pin.
Keep an eye on the bottom of your screens above their names. That's how many points they've got. First to 2 wins the match. And what a snap suplex there by Alexa Bliss. Oh, what's this?
Alexa going for
it. Wow.
Well, I thought she was going to try to do a choke slam, but
5 feet of fury is a 5-foot choke slam. Oh, look, she's thinking about it again.
So far, it has been all Alexa Bliss.
Almost kind of like a reverse side Russian leg sweep. Goes back behind the leg to force the opponent down to the mats.
Goes for the cover.
It's effective.
Yeah, well, I'm only getting a 1 count, though. AJ hasn't really been able to step out of the gate yet.
Oh.
A nice reversal there. An Irish whip into the corner. Notice this. AJ in no rush. She's taking her time.
Oh, wow. Drop kicking Alexa Bliss into the corner there. Yeah, you're right. And that could be just as much offense as defense. Making sure that she doesn't use up a lot of momentum, use up a lot of energy, and put herself into disadvantage, allowing Alexa Bliss to get the upper hand again.
And a reversal there.
That can also kind of backfire here if Alexa Bliss is able to score a pinfall first.
Oh, look at this here. A little bit of a head scissors.
Elbow shots right there. Oh, look at this.
Look at this. Roll up. I think we had the same idea there, Christopher.
Most devastating move in all of sports entertainment.
Got some of the offense here that AJ Lee's getting. Another head scissors there. And see, and that's just the unpredictability of Alexa Bliss. You've got to come into this match and expect everything. You cannot just not expect something, because with the way Alexa Bliss is, and the Shining Wizard to the side of.
Could have been it. I'm surprised AJ didn't go for the pin. Oh.
Oh, kick right to the gut there. Irish whipping in the corner.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh!
Oh, nice tornado DDT by AJ Lee.
I think Christopher thought she was going to go for the Widow's Peak there.
I honestly did. I really thought that was a setup for the Widow's Peak, looking for the early submission.
AJ Lee was a little bit slow out of the gate here to begin this matchup, but now she's in complete control.
I think Christopher said it best, weathering the early storm.
And remember, Jimmy, back when AJ Lee challenged for the title at Extreme Rules, we saw very little offense out of AJ Lee. It was pretty much Alexa Bliss from start to finish. We're seeing a lot more offense out of the challenger here tonight.
I think that might have been her downfall in the last. Look at Alexa struggling to turn her over. Does it? Goes for the pinfall kick out at 1.
Awesome.
Boy, the referee getting a nice view every time he goes for to count the pin, I will say.
Calm yourself, Gregory. Calm yourself.
This is why we do not have behind the table cameras.
Yep.
What is Alexa doing?
Oh boy.
For it again. Oh, the whiplash of that move. Oh, look at AJ with the immediate fight back here. This is going to be a struggle to see who can come away with the first pinfall.
It really is. You know, we saw a tremendous matchup just moments ago between Robert Roode and Cesaro, and it took quite a while for either one to gain enough of an advantage to even attempt a pinfall. You've got to wonder here, if either one of these women get that first pinfall, just how quickly in succession would the next pinfall come? Would it take a while to get to the second pinfall, whether it be for the winner to tie this thing up, or would it actually be just mere seconds with the opponent already worn down to be able to secure that second pinfall and either retain or gain the championship?
Oh, brief. I wanted to say this because we say it every time it happens. Alexa was just eliminated from the Royal Rumble.
No, I think she went through the ropes. I don't think she went over the top.
Nah, she went over the top. Ooh, nice. There was a nice reversal there by Alexa Bliss. Ooh, a nicer there reversal by AJ. These two reversal for reversal. And another DDT.
Man, Alexa's head just bounced right off the canvas there. That was a devastating looking DDT.
Oh! I think Alexa had eyes in the back of her head.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Arm drag takedown. Working on the arm.
Oh, wow.
Back of the...
On the arm there. That would take away possibly the Black Widow submission if you can take one of AJ Lee's arms out of commission.
AJ trying to get
this
away
is a
here,
false
going
count anywhere
outside the
match.
ring, but-
This is a false count anywhere match.
Oh, there's a DDT by Bliss.
False count anywhere match. Alexa with the DDT on the outside. Referee into the cover.
There's the first
And
pinfall.
Alexa scores the first fall here. And honestly, one thing I don't understand with these best 2 out of 3 falls matches, why do they not go for an immediate cover after scoring the first pinfall? I don't understand that.
Not too sure on the answer to that one, honestly, as Alexa just tosses AJ Lee away.
Well, now the champion firmly in control, not only of the matchup, but obviously of the points as well. Getting that early pinfall. Now she only has to score one more pinfall. AJ Lee has to have 2 pinfalls in succession. That's quite a mountain to climb for the challenger.
Snap suplex there. I'm gonna wait and see. Oh, look at this. What's AJ? Oh, roll up. Oh, roll up by Alexa. Roll up on the outside. Is it going to be enough? No, AJ kicked out of it.
Like a small package there by Alexa Bliss.
Fighting on the outside of the ring. Remember, this is a false count anywhere match. Another snap suplex there by Alexa. Alexa really showing a bit of fatigue.
Alexa as it did AJ.
Yeah, showing a lot of fatigue there.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Boy, Lee's head just bounced right off the ring post.
Oh wait, what is
Wait,
this
tell us
doing?
what
Oh
it's
my
doing.
goodness, I was like an SOS. Shout out to Kofi Kingston.
Oh, and now Alexa Bliss into the ring post. That poor ring post.
Yeah, getting a real workout today.
Shining
Oh,
Wizard. Shining Wizard on the outside.
is that enough to put Alexa away?
Could tie
Can-
this up.
Oh
Wow,
no,
Liverpool's kicking out at 2.
oh AJ getting a little frustrated.
I can understand that. I mean, I thought that AJ was going to tie this thing up.
Into the ring. Oh, what a reversal there. What a oh, wait a minute.
Widow's Peak.
Nowhere close to the ropes.
There is no rope break in this match.
And there's a tap.
And we're tied.
We are tied 1-1.
Smart move there by
Pinfall
AJ
wins
Lee,
it.
staying on her even right after scoring the pinfall. Bliss able to get right back in it.
The backbreaker and stretching it out too. That does the spine no favors.
Whoa.
Oh, reversal,
AJ.
reversal there by AJ. Kick to the knee. Takes her down to one knee. I believe that was a Shining Wizard again.
It was indeed, but awfully close to the ropes.
Told you there was no rope breaks. No rope breaks, so it doesn't matter how close to the rope she gets. Although she could use the ropes as leverage, I will say that. Oh, what's AJ thinking? And throws
now
Alexa.
Bliss has been eliminated from the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, they're gonna roll up.
Ref-
Referee now in position. Is this gonna be it?
It's a wheel.
Kick out by AJ.
Boy, if the referee had been there in time, this match would have been over with.
Silly Gregory. Zebras can't drive.
AJ tossing Alexa over to the corner.
Gregory, don't be jealous, but Ernest Wright getting his wild fantasy like the Bliss falling at his feet.
Yeah,
Oh, is this gonna be again?
Yeah,
Look at that
Shining
again.
This
And
could be for the title. Why is AJ not going for the cover?
I have no idea. I don't know
Wasted
why.
opportunity. Wasted opportunity right there. Oh, and it's going to cost.
big bulldog there by Bliss.
How many Shining Wizards has it been? It's been at least, what, 4 in this
Oh,
entire
yeah.
match?
Insult to injury from Alexa Bliss.
Dumbledore's come back from the dead many times in this match.
Oh, and a DDT.
That could be it.
That was
Referee
a heck of a
getting
DDT.
position.
Referee running into position. Is that going to be enough? I can't talk. Alexa retains.
And Alexa does it.
Stop laughing at me, Chris. Shut up.
Porky Pig joins us at the announce table.
You're feeling lonely today.
Shut up.
Come along and
The IWE International Woman.
we're really glad that you're
Well, Alexa
This is a friendship
Alexa's still the IWE Women's Champion, and a hard-fought victory there. And I'm excited to see what's next. But guys, we have a triple threat match for the IWE World Championship, and that's coming up next. And boy, I think IWE has quite a surprise for us.
When does it not?
Absolutely, we've got a triple threat match coming up for the title. The Fiend is going to be taking on 2 competitors, and this is always a disadvantage for the Fiend too. It could potentially be 2 against 1. Oh, here's our first competitor.
How about this? Fight Owens, fight.
It's been a while since we had Kevin Owens in the championship match.
Man, I'm going way back in the annals of my mind, but correct me if I'm wrong. We just saw moments ago the very first YWC SmackDown's Women's Champion. I'm pretty certain, I might be 100% wrong on this, but I think Kevin Owens was the first SmackDown champion.
I don't know. I don't remember. Man, you really got to go far back for that one.
It was either Owens or Zayn. I feel like it was Owens.
No,
and
I
then
think it was Sami
Zayn.
Zayn. I think it was Sami Zayn. I remember Sami Zayn more than I do Kevin Owens.
Well, okay, I put it this way at least. I know Owens was a former SmackDown champion in YWC.
Right, but who's this other opponent for The Fiend? We know The Fiend comes out last. Who's this other opponent going to be? No idea.
Oh,
What the?
my goodness.
What?
Oh my goodness!
Take that, wrestling sheet. You thought he was going to AEW? I can't talk. No, he's here in IWE.
Well, we just saw his wife in action, and now CM Punk what's in on the fun. It looks like.
Listen to this crowd.
I'm sorry, I can't hear the crowd over the crowd.
Absolutely incredible return of CM Punk. What's more importantly is he's using his old theme music too.
I had to kind of, for a brief moment, figure out who it was. I'm so used to Cult of Personality as his entrance music. Had to go back to the entrance music he had way back in the now defunct DCW.
Did Living Color not give their approval?
I think the music guy just likes This Fire Burns a little bit better.
Well, here comes the champion, and obviously, as you pointed out, Jimmy, at a disadvantage, but
is the Fiend really a disadvantage?
I mean, have any disadvantages? Like,
This will be the first time that CM Punk has ever faced anything like this. I mean, and we've seen the Fiend or CM Punk take on Undertaker, but I don't even think the Undertaker compares to the Fiend.
I think that's starting an argument you don't want to be in. I think the both of them are entities unto themselves, no doubt about that.
But nothing but respect for the Fiend and what he's accomplished here in IWE.
Of course, took that IWE title off, as you mentioned earlier, Roman Reigns, one half of the new IWE Tag Team Champions earlier on here tonight with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
so Roman just traded in one belt for a different one.
Pretty much.
A different, less important championship belt.
Yeah, I dare you to go up and say that to his face. Hey, Roman, congrats on the title, but it's not the IWE World Championship.
No, hey Roman, that's a great title, but it's not nearly as important as gold.
Hey, Roman, I see you're wearing the tag team title on one shoulder, and this is where you'd put a World Championship, if you had one.
Man, we've seen the Fiend take on so many different legends in all these different companies. He's faced the likes of Goldberg, Randy Orton, Kane, John Cena. He's faced a lot of people.
It's kind of funny. I think we touched on this last time out at Extreme Rules, Jimmy, the fact that, in a way, you've got the power couple of IWE, Alexa Bliss holding the Women's Championship, The Fiend holding the IWE Championship, and each and every pay-per-view now, they continue to retain, continue to establish themselves atop the food chain, and we end up leaving these pay-per-views asking who's the next one that's able to step up. Maybe here tonight, with the odds possibly stacked against the Fiend, we may end up seeing yet another title change.
Absolutely. And another note to take is that if the Fiend does retain tonight, he will surpass over 90 days as the world champion.
Back in Extreme Rules, it was the Rated R superstar Edge that fell prey to the Fiend.
But not without giving it his all, though.
No doubt.
CM Punk going right after the Fiend. Saw him start the match like that. The Fiend trying to establish dominance, show why he is the champion.
I'm sure everybody knows this, but we have to say it. The Fiend does not have to be involved in the pinfall or submission to lose his championship. He could be outside the ring, and either Kevin Owens or CM Punk could pin one or the other, and the Fiend loses his title. And look at this. Immediately, as soon as I say that, case in point right there.
Yep, got to have eyes in the back of his head, but I think the Fiend has eyes everywhere in his head because you can see every direction.
That's how the Fiend lost the title last year.
Cover. Not sure what Ernest Wright was looking at there. CM Punk lost at least a second on that cover because of it. Uh-oh. We going for the submission?
Weirdest style Sami Zayn submission there by CM Punk. Now Punk with the backbreaker to Kevin Owens.
Yeah, very interesting. We see CM Punk usually, for a submission move, go for the Anaconda Vice, but you're right, that was slightly modified submission he had there on the Fiend. And CM Punk's doing a great job right now, keeping both of his opponents down, making sure neither one gets an advantage, and as soon as I say that,
The Fiend knocks him down and out of the match. Or out of the ring, sorry. Oh, what a spine buster. Ernest Wright was
this
trying
is
to...
textbook. This is what you've got to do in a triple threat match. Get that third
Big
competitor
slam
out of the
there.
ring. Make it a 1v1.
Punk back into the ring now. I think he just kicked the back of the Fiend's head. The Fiend said, "What was that?"
I think he did too. I think that might have been a wake-up call, actually.
Oh.
I mean, whenever I get kicked in the back of the head, it's a wake-up call for me too. I just wake up
Driver
about
by
6 hours
Punk.
later.
Pile driver by Punk, and the Fiend rolls out of the ring, and thus this turns into a one-on-one match between Kevin Owens and CM Punk.
The one place that the one position the Fiend does not want to be in is, once again, we're losing sight here.
Oh,
due to the
thank
bad lighting.
goodness it's the lighting. I thought it was going blind.
Yeah.
Well, you know how terrible IWE is and just how bad YWC used to be with their camera angles.
I
mean,
think
you and I
our
are-
drone camera guy is drunk.
You and I are both closing in on the same age, but no, we're not losing our
Oh,
sight.
look at this! Sister Abigail!
Abigail out of
Oh, look at
nowhere.
CM Punk!
CM Punk trying to steal!
Serve it on a silver platter.
Fiend
and
says,
the
I don't
Fiend's
think
been
so, but there
eliminated
goes
from
the
Royal
Fiend.
Rumble.
Fiend's been eliminated from the Royal Rumble. Look at Punk going right after Kevin Owens. Shows Kevin Owens over the top rope there. Look at the Fiend back up, though. The Fiend's back up. Punk doesn't see it. Punk doesn't see the Fiend behind him. And there's the claw. The claw's in now.
Is Punk gonna tap?
Owens out and over, and
It's
Punk
over.
did.
That's
Just
it.
like that.
The Fiend retains.
I think Punk tapped out.
He did.
Out of nowhere, you could not count out the Fiend. And the
Really hope that none of the people here in Gainesville, Georgia arena use this as an opportunity at the beginning of the match to run to the restroom, because the match is already over. I think they'd still be in the restroom.
Never seen it. Match be that go that quickly.
Right?
Well, that's the power of the Fiend, I tell ya. Thank you guys so much for joining us next month. I believe we are going to Hell in a Cell, and we're gonna watch things shake up there inside the cell. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.